There we go. Now we can actually see the chat. Yeah, see the chat. Hey, how's it going? It's going all right. It's going all right. Just taking each day as it comes, I guess. Still stuck in lockdown. Just managing, I guess. I want to take my Corvette out for this. Yeah, screw it. Is my flight pilot still on? Oh yeah, that's cool. Alright, I'm gonna load this thing up with some collector limpets so I can actually pick up salvage. Where is it? There it is. I think that's about half. That'll do. Love that reveal.
Landing gear retracted.
Not miss another one of these streams. Sleep overcomes you once more after a time week. Shut up, Mrs. Stream. Where do I need to go for these? This for Pro. I'll do that one first because that's going to take the longest to complete.
Scan detected.
I mean, I've been meaning to do more of these. But
scan detected. Frameshift drive
I wanted in
charging.
schoolwork or just press some stand to watch stream and I will be stunned. You know, I've been meaning to do these more often, but I've been so caught up with university stuff and that, and it's like that stuff has been taking precedence. In fact, I actually just before I finished doing some study for the day, did some other odd jobs around the house, and I'm just like, yeah, I need to sit down and do something like
Objective detected.
yeah. Well, when you're stuck at home, when you've been stuck at home for 8 weeks, there's not really much else you can do. Or is it 9 weeks? You know, I honestly don't know anymore. I've just completely lost track of time. Ah, there it is. 10,518 light seconds out. Okay, it's the typical. It's the furthest navigation point, nav point in the system. All right. Yeah, that's me right now. What is the concept as time anymore? I don't understand. Yeah, that's me. That is me right now. Hey, again. That's not what I want to check. Inside mode leading or trailing? I don't even know what that means. Well, I know what leading and trailing means, I just don't know what that means in terms of the gun sight system. So I don't actually... Hide location from profile, that's a thing? Orbit. What? Oh, I'm guessing the orbit lines just indicate the orbit of the planets when you're actually viewing them. Okay. I mean, that could be useful, actually. It could be useful for navigation purposes, but I mean, I don't really need that at this point. Oh yeah, I need to actually find an Imperial system somewhere. What is time anyways if it's nothing more than a social construct for the non-distracted? Some days I wish I could reside in the warp and from Warhammer 40k, because well, in that realm, time just doesn't apply. So you know that'd be nice. Okay, so the closest Imperial system, based on what I'm looking at here, the closest Imperial system is 21.19 light years away and it's the GD-140 system. Now, okay, what about stations in that system? No, come on. I'm using an external website in case you're wondering. I'm using an external website to figure out a few things. Oh, it's that station, the Leeway Terminal. Okay. I think a character might could attempt to explain time. I mean, the problem with time is that realistically, time is just a human construct. Is chaos for fun? Then you have those chaos where you're chilling with them 1 minute and thinks they have a pig head on a stick with war paint. That sounds a lot like the Lord of the Flies. I'm getting some major Lord of the Flies vibes from that. Whole pig head on a stick. Which was supposed to be based on well, it's supposed to be based on Beelzebub, aka the devil.
Mission objective detected.
So... But then again, that just depends. That I suppose depends on what you actually consider, what you define as the devil.
Scan detected. Target cargo dropped.
Who broke that joke from the? Oh, from The Office. Okay. Yeah, but they were probably referencing Lord of the Flies in fairness.
Target destroyed.
Wait, were they trying to... Hang on a minute, were they trying to... Are they trying to bribe me by dropping their cargo?
Target destroyed.
I think these pirates are trying to bribe me by getting rid of their cargo.
Target destroyed.
Yeah, I'm not...
Cargo scoop deployed. Programming limpet drone. Programming limpet drone. Programming limpet drone.
Gonna...
Programming limpet drone.
Oh, wait, hang on. I need to make sure that they do not pick up the canisters. I need to make sure that the cargo limpet, that the collector limpets don't actually pick up the canisters, because those will actually be counted as stolen goods. Because those pirates were jettisoning the cargo in order to actually try and bribe me off and get me to leave them alone while they made an escape. But the problem is, if I pick up that cargo and try to take it to a station, it gets counted as stolen goods. Because of course it was stolen by pirates. And even though they're jettisoning the cargo, they wouldn't have actually gotten... When they jettisoned the cargo, they wouldn't have actually lost the ownership of that cargo. So technically, even though they're trying to bribe me, I could still be stealing them. Because reasons, I guess. There's a lot of there's a lot of useful engineering materials out from these ships. Mostly low-grade stuff, but well, I'm gonna need that low-grade stuff later anyway, so I'll take it. Oh my god, the fucking guards from Oblivion. God, I remember those. I game all the time. Back when I used to have an Xbox 360. Wow, that's going back. You know, back when I used to have an Xbox 360, I actually had Oblivion on it, and I used to play the hell out of it. And there were many a time. Stop, you violated the law thing. I understand that nothing's actually have Oblivion still. Oblivion is definitely one of those sorts of RPGs that's very much a either you love it or hate it kind of thing. Did they actually... Oh, they did grab it. Okay. But do they still have it? Oh, no, they still have it. Cool. I thought for a moment the material had expired. But I better actually fly over to them to make sure that it doesn't expire by the time they get back to me, because that can happen. Yeah, it's not a bad game. The one problem I had with Oblivion is the level up system. I never really liked the level system, the leveling system. The whole thing of you had to sleep in a bed in order to actually be able to advance your level once you actually got it over the threshold. I never liked that.
Cargo scoop retracted.
I always thought that was a bit of a stupid system.
Frameshift drive charging.
But then again, I think they had that in...
2, 1, engage.
I think they had something similar in Morrowind 2 in OO as well, so I guess it was just sort of a carryover from that game. I don't actually know. Because I'm... The thing with that whole sleeping in a bed thing is that it doesn't have to be a bed that you own. Like, you can sleep in any bed. It just has to be a unoccupied bed. Like, if it's an unoccupied bed, then you can sleep in it, and it should advance your level once you actually... Went into the race class system blind, so I made a high elf sorcerer bonding with the stallion constellation or whatever that was. Oh, the stallion! I forget what that constellation gives you. What stat boosts that one gives you. See, I went for the dark elf. I went for the dark elf class or dark elf race, and focused mainly on being a swordsman and an archer with a bit of stealth. I don't remember what constellation I picked. Oh, it's speed. Okay. That's right. Yeah, because there's one that gives you extra speed, there's one that gives you better sneak skill. Oh, there's a bunch of them. The real reason why I went for the high elves was so that I could build off the joke, have you heard of the high elves? I mean, fair enough, I guess. There was that one time Oblivion became a gosh darn horror game for me. Wait, what? What time was this, Grace?
Mission objective detected.
Okay, how many more targets do I need to kill? 7 pirates. Okay, I need 3 more. Stop resisting! Stop resisting, pirates. You knew what you were signing up for. during the tutorial mission when the instructors told me to stick around goblins, so I did in the environment. Oh no. Oh right, the caves. The freaking caves in the underneath the prison, that's right. I don't actually need to kill this guy. I mean, I finished the mission, but, well... Oh! Okay, I thought for sure that guy was going to try to ram me. Not that that would have ended particularly well for him, because I mean, I'm in something that's like several hundred tons heavier than him, but, yeah. Points for the attempt, I guess.
Target destroyed.
Also, you have someone who has a question?
Cargo scope deployed. Programming new hit drone. Programming new hit drone. Programming new hit drone. Programming new hit drone.
Is Vela for... I'm sorry, is that question directed at me or at Grace? Sorry, I'm not quite sure I follow. Okay, that question is directed at me. I mean, yeah. I know I've barely done any interactions with her, but which is a fine shame. But then again, I've been bloody busy as hell recently. But yeah, I think so. Why are you two Lumpa drones going all the way over there to collect that stuff? Seriously? Why in the bloody hell are you going all the way over there to collect salvage when there's a shit ton of perfectly good salvage back the other way? Now I'm probably going to lose most of it because you stupid drones decided to go in a completely different direction. Thanks a lot, you dumbass fucking limpets.
Rejected.
Oh. Right, got two more bounty missions to complete in the 10-year system.
Frameshift drive charging.
He is also anxiety, some deprecation can die in a hole. I mean, yeah.
4, 3, 2, 1.
You do realise, Grace, that the more you try to argue the
Mission objective detected.
You do realise, Grace, the more you try to argue the toss with us, the more we're gonna fight back, right? You're basically fighting a war of attrition at this point.
Fuel scooping.
Oop.
Fuel
Okay. Well, this guy just made my job a lot easier. You're in a Cobra. I'm in a freaking Federal Corvette, mate. I don't fancy your chances. Oh, he's actually got... Wow, he's actually got... He's got chaff launchers. Huh. Come on.
Frameshift charge detected.
Seriously? Damn it. Alright.
Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1.
Alright.
Engage.
This guy looks like he's going to try and lead me on a merry chase. Alright. Yeah, 6 time zones win the thing. Wait, who would the other two be? You showed me 6 of time zones win a thing. Hang on, who would the other two be? Kenneth spamming. Oh, wait, no, wouldn't it be 3? Wouldn't it actually be 3 more people? So it'd actually be 7? Yeah, I was about to say. Considering that they also interacted with Valeth during the Creator one-shot all those months ago. Christ, that feels like a fucking lifetime ago. Grace, you were fighting a 1v7 battle of attrition here. You're not going to win. Who the... Okay? I just got a notification of some random guy following me on PlayStation. What? In different time zones can Grayson never escape. Vela was ultimately used as punching bag in the Creator one-shot. I'm pretty sure that was Gallopin. I'm pretty sure that was Gallopin, actually. Oh, seriously? Oh, it's the same guy again. It's that same guy again. Alright.
Okay, Commander. Releasing the fighter.
Gallopin was
Established. Awaiting instructions.
Gallopin was good right up until the final fight. He basically stood around doing nothing. Because he tried to counter Carol that took 2 rounds to, took got 2 rounds to do, and then ultimately got hit, but they were spelled to be parts.
Incoming mission.
So in that final fight, he basically was nothing more than a freaking meat shield. Oh. Oh, that's my other target.
Target shield offline. Frame shield charge detected. Incoming mission critical message.
But yeah, no, Gallivan did basically nothing at the end. He was just, he basically served no other purpose other than being a giant health pinata.
Programming the input drone. Programming the input drone.
And even then, as far as health pinatas go, he didn't have the most health out of everybody in the party. They lifted a hell of a lot more in the final fight than Gallivan did. Again, Gallivan basically just stood there. And served no other purpose than to just simply take hits.
Scan detected.
I will freaking go back to that one-shot stream, and I've watched the entire thing through if I have to find evidence. I will freaking go to that stream again. Because correct me if I'm wrong, and that's still up on that's still up on your channel, right? I couldn't actually remember if you'd gotten rid of it or not, or you know when you were cleaning up the channel ages ago. I couldn't remember if you'd actually removed it from the channel while you were, or put it as an unlisted thing while you were cleaning it all up.
Frameshift drive charging.
Oh shit! Wait, I need to get my fighter pilot back in.
Okay, Commander. Plotting route back to the ship. Stand by.
Wait, was it actually 5 hours? Hold up, was it? Hold up.
Fighter is secure.
Was that stream actually 5 hours? Hang on, I need to check this. It's not that I don't believe you, Kim. It's more for my own thing. It's just like, wait, what? Holy shit, yeah, it's nearly 5 hours long. Yeah, I think that was mostly down to me. Because I had to keep because I stepped away so many times. So I think that might have been down to me, mostly. I don't actually remember. And the ship was the same, your fight went on for much longer. I mean, yeah. I mean, for me, that came down to the fact that yeah, because the dice hated all of us. Oh, okay, overshot that. That's fine. Not as bad as my as your minus station 0. Wait, me? Are you talking about me? On top of that, you're one of the most stubbornest people I've ever met. I mean, I could be pretty stubborn when I want to be.
Detected.
Yeah, I can be a pretty stubborn individual when I want to be, but I also know, but I'm like someone. I know when to actually back down. Yes, Ken, that music plays whenever you dock in a station in this game. It also, I think it also plays when you're taking off as well.
Ship is on the ground.
I think it's not. I know it's not Beethoven. I know that. It's like Tchaikovsky or something. Like a Tchaikovsky piece or something? I'm not entirely sure. Ugh, that's gonna... Crap, that's gonna bug me now. Right, okay, I don't need the survival equipment, so I'm just gonna turn in and get the credit reward.
Incoming mission critical message.
Wait, what? Oh, biotech conductors. I can definitely use them. A project partnership. Oh. Okay, these two guys have secondary contracts. Or do they? Oh, you do. Result of pitchfork and from the 10-year partnership. Oh my god, really? I've got to go back there? God damn it. Alright, you know what, I'll pick up that contract. I probably won't do it right this second because I want to actually get that that thing done for the Imperial thing. I just want to get that mission.
Incoming mission critical message.
Really, game? Really, ship computer? You had to frickin' drop that on me, right? On me? Jesus, that scared the shit out of me. Actually, I'll pick that one up as well. No, wait, I can just have a to back down until something. Oh, you mean the do you mean the for some reason line? pretty sure my crate Mark II can carry 32 tons of cargo, so I'll take that. Oop. Whoa, bit of a stall there. Okay, I'm going to swap over to the crate Mark II. I was told when I hear someone putting themselves down to say that, hey, stop. Oh, they have a carrot. Oh, okay. Okay, I have actually heard of this. I have actually heard of that before. GD140, where the hell is that? Well, the thing said it would be 20... GD140, where's that? Ah, there it is. Oh, well, it's actually shorter than the freaking map, than the website actually told me. Okay. It's a Imperial... It is... Okay, so it is controlled by the Empire. Good. Bunch of carrots and one accidental eggplant. I'm gonna say, though, I do like the look of the Crate Mark II. You know, as much as I love the design of the Federal Corvette, you know, it very much looks like a warship. I do love the look of the Crate Mark II. It very much feels like a... It feels like it could be some kind of, like, police ship, or like a, like the kind of thing that you would expect like a bounty hunter to fly, which I mean is true, because I mean that's basically what I do in this game. I basically take on the role of a bounty hunter or a mercenary or whatever the hell you want to call it. Because I mean I know there's going to be a few people in here. Well, one person in particular is not going to know what I'm talking about, but the rest of you are probably going to go, excuse me. Because I did actually, in this game, I did take part in a war in this game.
Frameshift drive charging.
Clear of the station. We hope to see you again, Commander.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, I did take part in a war some time ago. More or less, yeah. Also, okay, that is pretty. Wow, that is cool. Oop. How do I get rid of the UI? There it is. That's a blue white. That's a blue white star. Just gonna take a screenshot of that actually, real quick. Sorry about that, had to actually take a screenshot for a moment. Yofi obviously got pulled one night. Funny thing is though, that's actually not the biggest star. That's not one of the biggest stars that you can actually visit in this region in the bubble, which is the region of space that we're... You know, it's not the biggest star out there. The biggest star that's within easy reach of where I currently am is Betelgeuse. Is the Betelgeuse star. Though it's not actually the biggest star that we've ever discovered. It's the biggest star in this game. Or is that VY Canis Majoris? No, actually that's VY Canis Majoris is the biggest star in this game, but it's not the biggest star that's ever been discovered. The biggest star that's ever been discovered that we know of is UY Scuti, which is... I'm trying to remember the size of the thing. I don't actually remember how big UY Scuti is, but the thing was, at the time that this game was actually launched, UY Scuti had actually not been... Shut up about Guardians. But the thing is, at the time that this game was launched, which was 2015, this game's over... You know, it's 6 years... This game's about 6 years old. But at the time that this game was released back in 2015, UY Scuti had not actually been identified as an actual star. Like, it hadn't actually been given a proper name. So at the time that this game was released, the biggest star that had been discovered was VY Canis Majoris. Also, you had a stupid thought?
Landing gear deployed.
Thing is, though, it's not actually spelt... I mean, the actual Betelgeuse star is not actually spelt the same way as the movie character. It's not spelt the same way. Is Betelgeuse basically just Samuel during his high school college phase? I guess? If you wanted to put it like that, I guess so. Yeah. It's pronounced the same way, though. It is pronounced the same way. Oh, what's this? Imperial Navy strike contract. For Yama Novingo Star Tourism, we need you to assassinate the known pirate Ron Mexico from the LHS 2430 Jet Rats. That's it? That's all they want me to do? Alright, okay. If that's all they want me to do, then sure, I guess I'll do that. My Jesus, that's expensive. The Imperial Cutter. Do they have an Imperial Clipper here? Oh, they do. Requires Empire rank of Baron or higher. Yeah, that's still quite a ways off. But... okay, well, I mean, if all they want me to do is just take out a pirate... okay. LHS 2430. I might actually get rid of those two contracts. Oh no, sorry, no, I'll keep the Griselda Pitchfork one because that was the follow-up contract from that other mission that I did a while back. But I might keep that one for the moment, but I'll do these other one. I'll do this other one first. And I think if you say his name 3 times, open number, he's suddenly there. And aggressive fighting again. Yeah, I'm not getting involved in that this time. Sorry. Actually, interesting thing about the Betelgeuse star that some of you might not actually be aware of. It's actually dying. The Betelgeuse star is actually dying.
Frameshift drive charging.
Because it's a star that's so old. Like it's actually, the star is actually not that old, you know, in astronomical terms. Betelgeuse itself is not that old in astronomical terms. It's actually younger than Earth. The Betelgeuse star has only been around for, I think, 600 million years, I think.
Mission objective detected. Incoming.
I think it's only been around for like 600 million years compared to the... Yeah, the star is dimming. Here's the thing though, they actually have estimated that the star is actually on the way to undergoing a supernova. Despite the fact that it's so young, because of how quickly it's dimming, they've actually estimated that it will probably only achieve a supernova within the next 1,000 years. You know, sometime within the next 1,000 years.
Fuel scooping.
And that's just simply because of the fact that the star initially, when it formed, it expanded to such a massive size so quickly. The size of the star has been expanding all of its gases. Yeah, it's expanding all of its gases and turning it red. Yeah. And of course, the star is cooling, and I believe it's, if memory serves me correctly, it's cooling from the core inwards, or from the core outwards. Yeah, I think it's going from the core out. Yeah, it's going from the core outwards. But eventually it will. Oop. Oh, there's my target. Wrong Mexico. That's the guy. That's the guy the Imperial Navy wanted me to go after. All right.
Incoming mission critical message.
Weapons deployed.
Under attack.
Oh, I didn't actually mean to overshoot that. I wanted to actually try and ram him rather than overshoot him.
Target shields offline.
Shields are offline.
Incoming mission critical message. I actually shouldn't make much of a difference. Programming limpet drone. Programming limpet drone.
I'm not sure if its cooling has affected its luminosity over the past few centuries, but it seems really bright. No, the cooling hasn't really affected the luminosity of the star itself. In fact, Betelgeuse is still, even though VY Canis Majoris and UI Scuti are bigger than Betelgeuse, Betelgeuse is the largest star that can be seen from Earth. Like, without the aid of a... Yeah, it's the largest star that we can see from Earth without the aid of a telescope. In order to actually see VY Canis Majoris or UI Scuti, you need a proper astronomical telescope for that. But Betelgeuse is the largest one that can be seen from Earth. You can actually go to Betelgeuse in this game. You can actually visit it, along with VY Canis Majoris. You can actually visit both of those stars. You can also visit Sagittarius A star, which is the supermassive black hole at the center of the galaxy. You can actually visit, I mean, I'm not going to be doing it anytime soon because that's like 20, from my current location, it's about 25,000 light years away. You know, it's a long freaking way to go. But that is something I will eventually get around to doing. I will eventually get around to actually visiting that Sagittarius A.
Cannot comply.
Oh, right, I need to retract the hard points.
Frameshift drive charging.
You'll get hugs.
But interesting, actually funny, well, funny, scary, interesting. You could say it's all, this is all three, but Sagittarius A is, you know, it's the largest black hole that we know of. Sagittarius A is supposed to be the, you know, the largest black hole that we know of. It's what our galaxy, it's what the Milky Way galaxy revolves around. You know, the Milky Way galaxy revolves around Sagittarius A because of its immense gravitational force, because of the immense gravitational forces involved. But the interesting thing with that black hole is that it is actually incredibly, like, it's not that heavy for its size. I mean, the size of the Sagittarius A black hole is 60 million kilometers across. Like, to put that into perspective for you guys, for those of you who might not be entirely familiar with, you know, entirely unsure of just how big that is. If the Sagittarius A star black hole were to sit in the middle of our solar system, its event horizon would actually would expand out beyond the borders of Mercury. Like, that's a seriously fucking big black hole. And yet, its mass is only actually 600,000 times the mass of our sun. Which is kind of weird. Like, you'd think, being such a massive black hole in terms of its diameter, in terms of its overall size, you'd think it would be a lot heavier, but no, it's actually, you know, it's 60 million kilometers across, yet it's only 600,000 times heavier than the sun.
Delta Echo Alpha. Station services have been informed of your arrival. Flight entry.
Like, there are neutron stars that are heavier than that. Did I not? Shit, I don't think I actually... Come on. There we go.
Access permitted. Set course for landing pad.
But yeah, there are neutron stars that are heavier than that.
Automated docking computer permitted. You are clear to hand over control.
I mean, if you guys remember back to that, one of the very early Elite Dangerous streams that I did, when we went and saw the Jackson's Lighthouse neutron star. I can't remember what the actual size of that particular neutron star was, but the mass of that star is so densely packed together that if you were to take a matchbox-sized chunk of that star, of that neutron star, it would probably weigh somewhere in the region of about 3 billion tons. Like, that's a seriously fucking heavy piece of material.
Landing gear deployed.
Sandra for some hop off right. No worries, Grace. Oh, it's Strauss. Okay.
Landing complete. You may alight when ready. Enjoy your stay, Commander.
Actually, that
Your
sounds
company
about.
is our
That does
top
make
priority.
sense. Actually, that does sound right. All right, let's turn in the Imperial Navy strike contract. We're going to take the reputation bonus. And what did I actually get for that?
Incoming message.
Oop. Trophy earned elitist. What? Hang on, what? Get an elite. What? Get an elite ranking in what? Huh? What? But I haven't gotten an elite rank in anything. What? I just got a trophy for achieving an elite rank, but an elite, you know, gain an elite rank, but I haven't gotten an elite rank. What? Okay. I'm confused. I got a permit apparently too. Or something. The Akanar system. Oh, that's the home of the Empire. If I remember correctly. Wow, okay. But yeah, if I remember correctly, Akanar is the home of the Empire faction. Hmm. Okay. I'm still confused by that trophy though. Because I haven't achieved an elite rank in anything. So I don't quite understand why PlayStation gave me that trophy if I haven't achieved the rank of elite in anything. I don't get that. Yeah, I'm not going to question it at this point. 60% of the way to the next rank. If I remember correctly, I need to be the rank of Baron. Yeah, I need to be the rank of Baron to get the Clipper, to be able to get the Clipper. So what do I... How far off am I from the rank of Baron? Okay, I'm at the rank of Squire. I need to go through Knight, then Lord. And then after that I'm at the rank of Baron. Actually, what is the current? Is that the Paris? It's the Parisa system that was attacked. What's this? How's that going? Is there actually any? Huh. It's actually still... Dyson City is still actually needing rescue. Needing rescue ships. Okay. Good to know. How long have we been going for? About an hour and 6 minutes. Okay.
Frameshift drive charging.
You are now clear of the station. Imperial Flight Operations Bureau.
4, 3, 2, 1. Mission objective detected.
Okay. Let's go see if we can find our target. Or potentially get lucky and have him find us. That's also possible.
Fuel scooping. Fuel scoop disengaged.
Oh, there's the thermal vents. Okay. I always actually wondered where the thermal vents were on the Crate Mark II, but they're actually in that room. Those little slits on the sides of the, just above the cockpit. Okay. Okay, time to travel all the way. Nope. Come on, line it up. There we go. I could take the 3 million credit payout, but I might go for the engineer. What? Oh, I think this is going to be our guy. He's probably going to interdict me in a second. You know what? Let's make it easy for him. Okay, there he is. He's just popped back up on the sensor. Oh no, he's flying away. Well, that guy is, but... Huh. I thought for sure that was actually the guy that was chasing, that was supposed to be going for. Apparently not. Alright. Oh, but somebody else has just popped back. Okay, 3 contacts have popped up on the sync. Oh, jeez, hello. I really hope one of the guy that's chasing me isn't one of those 2 anacondas. That could be a problem. That could be a problem. That's just a federal security ship. Don't need to worry too much about that. The thing is, while I'm in Super Cruise, under constant, because of the fact the ship is constantly accelerating, I mean, I'm already at 19 times faster than light, so, but of course, under constant acceleration, it can get higher. Like, you can actually reach 1,000 times the speed of light if you just keep flying in the same direction in Super Cruise for long enough. Because that's just how the frame shift drive system works. That's just how it functions. At least while you're in Super Cruise. But because it's interesting because they actually do consider the signs in of this thing, because the frame shift drive is not a warp drive like we would, like what we'd think of from typical sci-fi. It's referred to as a frame shift drive because what it's actually doing, as the name would suggest, is it's quite literally shifting your frame of reference in space. It's using a massive amount of power to basically shift your frame of reference in space. That's how the ship is able to achieve faster than light travel. Because you're not actually technically moving according. I mean, you're moving somewhat according to the laws of physics, but you're not being subjected to normal forces like inertia or things or anything like that. You're not being subjected to actual physical forces that you would expect to experience in space while you're traveling using a frameshift drive. Of course, while you're actually in normal space, so you're not in supercruise, you are still subjected to normal astrophysical forces, but you're still you're still subjected to the astrophysical forces while you're actually moving in normal space. But when you are in supercruise or you're traveling between star systems using a frameshift drive, it just doesn't work like that. I don't know the full science behind how they do it, how it works. That's just sort of how I understand it. But that's kind of the simple explanation for how the frameshift drive works. It's why, when you actually look at the back of the ship, when I'm flying in supercruise, the thrusters aren't going. The thrusters aren't actually propelling me forward because the ship's not actually using the thrusters to propel me forward. Well, I mean, okay, it is, but it's not burning fuel in the same way as it would be in normal space. That is to say, the whole oxygen ignition system, or the fuel oxygen injection system that you would expect of a rocket or jet powered propulsion system. Like, for all the fantastical elements of this game, there is a surprising adherence to realism in certain places. Like, I've heard a lot of people actually complain that that the game doesn't have a proper, what they refer to as a Newtonian flight model when you're actually flying in real space. I've heard the argument made that there is no Newtonian flight model. There actually is, but it doesn't. But you only get that Newtonian flight model if you turn off flight assist on your ship. If you turn off flight assist on your ship while you're in normal space, it will actually fly according to Newtonian. You will be able to operate your ship according to Newtonian physics. With probably one of the biggest rules of Newtonian physics, at least for this game, one of the most important rules is objects in motion will remain in motion until acted upon by another force. And in this case, that movement is through the thrusters. Constantly changing the direction at which you're actually applying power to the thrusters in order to actually either move your ship forward or move it back, or move it in any other direction. Now, if you're good enough, and I'm not, which is why I don't fly with flight assist off, but if you're good enough at it, using turning off the flight assist can actually allow you to pull some very radical maneuvers. In combat, which even in something like a Federal Corvette or an Anaconda is really quite surprising. You can pull off some pretty surprising maneuvers. But you have to be good at it, and, well, I'm not. I am not good at it at all. I really should at some point think about practicing though. You know, just finding a quiet corner of space to actually practice it. Yeah, that'll have to be something I'll do at a later date. Okay, we're going to be coming up on the target area in a minute. I'll probably actually call all the stream quits soon, once I deal with this guy. You know, in retrospect, it might have been better if I had taken my little Corvette like this, but yeah, that's fine. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. What could possibly go wrong? I mean, look at it this way. If I lose the ship, it's not going to break the bank. I've got over 180 million credits. You know, if I lose the ship, it's not going to... I'm not going to be impacted too much. Because all that will happen is I lose the ship. I have to pay the insurance cost, and then it will spawn me back in the last station I docked at. So, I mean,
Copy that. Establishing telepresence.
yeah, I've got 184 million credits, so I mean, I'm not going to be losing much. And, you know, this ship has a 9 million credit insurance cost, so I mean, I'm not losing much if this thing gets shot, you know, destroyed.
Roger that, Commander. I'm moving into attack now.
Target shields offline.
Right, Jones has already taken out this guy's shields, and he doesn't already. Distance, right? There we go.
Incoming mission critical message. Cargo scoop deployed.
Actually, this guy's probably going to have some very useful salvage on him.
Programming limpet drone. Programming limpet drone.
Jarvis, return to the ship.
Okay, Commander. Plotting route back to the ship. Stand by.
Thankfully, I had the fighter pilot to help me out.
Collector limpet expired.
What? Okay.
Cargo scoop retracted.
Another question now.
Safe and sound. Fighter is on board, Commander.
Frameshift drive charging.
Alright, I think actually this will probably do it for me. I wasn't going to be streaming for very long anyway. So this will be where I call it quits for now. I will try to get the next stream up soon, and it's going to be something. It's going to be a pretty special one because it's one that I've actually been planning to do for a while, but hopefully I'll be able to get that within the next week or two, give or take. I don't know. I don't know when I'll be able to do it. So, yeah, just look forward to that at some point later down the line. But until then, thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for watching. yes, it will be that stream. But thank you guys for watching. Yeah, take care of yourselves, be kind to one another, stay safe, for the love of God. You know, it's probably the most important thing you can do right now, is to stay safe, and I will catch you all another time. See you guys.